Today, let me introduce you to a next level modded tower over here, costing 1,155. It's the Monkey Machine, and it comes equipped with 15 total upgrades. Paragon coming eventually, but description: uses its arms for melee and a big rocket for distance attacks, perfect for dealing with cluster balloons. So in other words, even starting as 000, it's got 2 different attacks. Can we again just take another second to point out how awesome the splash art looks? Not even getting into the in-game art yet. So stick around to see how all 15 upgrades work. And first off, big shouts out to Huber, who has brought to you with stuff like the army base, Psychic Monkey, among others. So before even dropping it down, you can see there's 2 different range icons. I'm pretty sure one is the melee, one is the rocket, because it doesn't rocket until now. And there it is. Giant mortar shell blast in. That's awesome. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there's any tower that has 2 different attacks with different range, because seeing this, why can't Ninja Kiwi do like different range icons if something like this did exist? Yeah, again, either I'm drawing a blank or there is no existing tower. Anyway, which of these first tier 1 should I get? Titan screws, melee attacks shoot faster, camo sensor, where the rockets can detect camo balloons, and high impacts, where melee attacks can pop all types. Well, I think it's very simple. I want attack speed, because we don't have to care about other balloon types right now. Because if this thing has an explosion, this thing has a melee attack, we should have handled leads already. We should handle black balloons. I guess we're just struggling to, in general, balloons right now. Let's see what better thrusters has then in the top half. Rockets can now reach further and launch faster. Much needed, because I feel like the attack speed of this rocket is so slow. So provided Geraldo and the gang can survive a couple more rounds here, we can see our next upgrade of use. I bought camo sensor so I can see a tier 2 middle path, and it's high voltage. Every attack now electrifies balloons. Electrified balloons pop others that touch them. Alright then, let's see what it's got. And now I can see electrified balloons. That's a very cool looking stats effect, let me just say. I know it's like basically a reskinned laser shock, I would assume. But it just looks awesome. What can I say? The color, mostly, of it. Or maybe that's just because I haven't seen it before. But anyway, I kind of want to see, like, how exactly the, touching other balloons works. So it's putting some of the voltage on those balloons, but do we see those bolts damaging balloons getting near it? It's kind of hard for me to see. Because, what does it have to do? Does it have to pass on top of the balloon? Does it? I don't know, but it doesn't look like it's doing damage there, per se. Yeah, I find it pretty hard to tell here. Okay, let me just try, if I drop a bomb shooter, what does this do? Doesn't look like much. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing pinks run through. Oh, no, I think I saw it there. We should try to see, on a fast balloon, like the pink over there, for example. Is it actually damaging balloons going, that it overlaps? Here? Oh, yeah, I definitely saw it there. From the regrow pink. I really should have just looked at a replay, but I really wanted to notice it in real time. Anyway, let's cross path now with Space Cadet. Use a laser cutter for maximized balloon popping. So, razor rotors at home, I would assume, because, the upgrade image is literally razor rotors, but a laser instead. I'm gonna keep it real. I kind of done goofed with the placement of the Monkey Machine, because while the explosion's decent, the melee attack only really has, 1 small band, although I guess 2 considering Tinkerton, overlap, so we do get 2 different points, but there are probably better spots to get chosen, maybe here, for example, although that's maybe a bit too really focused. I'll still drop another one here anyway. So this one we can maybe see bottom path, so once again, popping all balloon types with tier 1. Tier 2 gives 40% more range to all nearby sentries, so in other words, we have to do these guys to actually notice something. Alright, well, at least take a gander at how big the sentry range is. I'm expecting big range, and indeed pretty big range, and even each with their own sentry buff icon. That I will say is a neat cherry on top. And now for a heavy duty machine tier 3. Melee attacks are now slower, but they deal extra damage in an area. Extra damage to fortifieds and cerams. Actually, let's hold off on buying that, because it doesn't look like it's going to do much against the Moab next round, by the way. Just for more of a challenge, I did double the Moab HP. I really wasn't sure we'd have the damage for 400 HP here, so added a GFR to help out. but I don't think the melee is gonna do much. Yeah, definitely not. This isn't this isn't gonna be even close. Actually, no, it got pretty close. Also, is it just me, or did we see like white laser shock earlier? Yeah, right here, right here. How do I survive this? Well, I'll just do a maelstrom. I know I could have used secret rocket, but I forgot to pre-click because you gotta click multiple times, and there's a travel delay. Should have done that ahead of time, but that's okay. It's only $700 down the drain. But okay, we are some serious need for some machine upgrades right now. So we'll finally get the heavy duty. We'll get a village for Jungle Drum's attack speed. And okay, let's take a peek at Bloon Compactor. Slowly grabs up to 13 balloons, which slowly compacts them, leaving only their children behind. Instead of launching rockets, they are launched as a projectiles instead. Okay, I'm taking a bit of time for it to sink in, and if I'm reading this right, they use the balloons to, like, damage the balloons itself. Like, wait, what was that? That's crazy. Well, for one, I can see that the range is much, much bigger. And let's see. Okay. So consider it another balloon chipper light upgrade. Is that right? Because it certainly seems like that right now. Ah, crap. And also, I need cam protection. Sell the NG for it. And we should be okay. We should be okay now. So apparently, the balloon compactor has compacted the balloons into a cube shape. For some reason, I thought they were like going to show the actual visual of the balloon that sucked in, that is being launched as projectile. But that makes sense too. That must be a frick ton of balloons then, because I mean, when balloons deflate, aren't they very, very, very small in area? So this guy in particular must have been the culprit of many, many, many balloon kills. I did not expect a bouncing balloon projectile on my bingo card for this mod. Anyway, we've seen top and bottom. Now we want to get a middle path monkey machine, to which it upgrades its electrified theme, I would assume. So starting off with Tesla Strike here, instead of firing a rocket, strikes balloons with powerful lightning bolts, which deals triple damage to Moab class balloons. This is exactly what we need, especially for stuff like this. So I'm waiting for lightning. There it is. Looks like it did 19 damage if my eyes were not deceiving me. Boom. Thank you, Tesla Strike. Very cool. We should also cross path with thrusters because, well, when they mean rockets, they also mean the lightning. Should be in strong targeting, so we focus down that HP first. But sadly, I still think we need... Oh yeah, we need lots of help here. Fine. Another Maelstrom then. And then another one, but we should probably get a another tier 4 upgrade next too. So, cheapest thing would be, hey, Bloonsday device. BTD5 throwback sounds awesome. Now before that, has anyone else also noticed that the lightning strike does stun very briefly? I like that extra attention to detail. It would make sense that lightning would, well, stun everything. Am I gonna have to do the Maelstrom this? Nope. Shui turrets coming clutch. Also, I know it's double HP mobs, but god damn, I really thought, like, on an easy map like Tinkerton, and we would not have any issues. But I'm gonna have to drop another Maelstrom to survive here. How about a tier 4 Alk then? Surely that'll do some wonders, but if the portable Bloonsday device works like it does in BD5, then the description should match it. The ability summons a powerful orbital strike that follows my cursor to disintegrate most balloons. Yep, that's the Bloonsday device I remember very well. Now, I'm actually not going to get it yet because I still need help against Moabs, and that a temporary ability wouldn't help me. Rather, I like a tower that can do damage without the need of an ability, like Modular disassembly. Brings in and switches between one of the 3 craft parts, each one specialized for different purposes. Alright, so I buy it, and hang on. Ah, okay, look at this left panel here. 3 icons, Moab, SRAM, and Camo. Moab's the biggest issue, so there it is. Let's drop down a rocket silo, and hang on. Target strong. If my eyes aren't deceiving me, that is some big boy damage. This is exactly what we needed. Yup, it was a long time coming, and considering there is Ceram's next round, let's spawn this. Hang on, I gotta reselect it. Or is there an intro cooldown? Hang on, I had it for a second, and then I might have sold it by accident. That's my bad. Can we get it down to then? Okay, again? Okay, there we go. We've got a black hole generator here, and that should absolutely destroy, right? Yep, it just racked up 1,000 pops there to eat up, well, that's... How does it know where to drop, by the way? Does it just target... Yeah, wait, why is it moving like that? Like, where this is not going to get any pops whatsoever. And now for this round, let's swap back to the rocket silo. By the way, does this eat up real estate? It does. I kind of actually wanted a village here. Actually, still can. A village so that I could do Monkey Town for money, of course. Late game money is important, and I had to sell this guy to make space, but I can't get it back again because the silo's in the freaking way. Okay, there we go. It respawned now at the bottom. So if we quickly get this back, I wouldn't need to, oh god, oh god, oh god. This is not good. I might have gotten rid of too much of my balloon defense. We need this balloon compactor still, very important. Now, as soon as we're comfortable in defending again, I'd like to try out the other two icons. I believe the camo one, from what I've tested, it gives more than camo. It gives, like, range buffs, too. Maybe the bloonsday device can help us, like, bridge the gap. Let's use it now, and there it is. A giant silver beam coming down from the heavens to put on tier for these balloons, and it's gone now. As I said, not that reliable because it's only like a quarter uptime. That's kind of how the bloonsday device was back in the day, right? If I remember, I indeed do recall that it was fairly clunky to use, as in the movement see it was very slow. See how my cursor is just like to the left and to the right? But that bloonsday device is taking its sweet time. Yeah, if you thought Darling Micro was terrible, imagine bloonsday Micro. With the speed it's moving at. Fairly strong though. Now, we should get a tier 5 now, and the cheapest one, I believe, is the Collider. Is it also an ability? Designed for one purpose, to obliterate every balloon there is. I'm curious if this will make the base tower stronger, because it doesn't sound like it would. But I need to. I bought it, and I'm instantly dead to Riga Rainbows here. How many Maelstroms do I need to save this? Or maybe I'll just drop some Fires again for temporary damage. This is awkward, and that's annoying because of the fact that the Collider reset, and I believe its cooldown, I'm pretty sure it's slower than the OG bloonsday device. I'm gonna die again here. Or not. God, that compactor, balloon compactor, is coming in hella clutch. But here we go. The Collider has been dropped, and I see the beam is thicker. As for the damage, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem... Oh, no, I'm kidding myself. The Moab damage is off the charts. Look at what's doing to, like, an FZMG here. I mean, ZMG in the fact that it has double the amount of HP. Looks like it has a lot longer uptime to compensate for its decently long cooldown. But that's cool. This is what BTD modding was made for, to bring back fan favorites, or nostalgic items. Actually, I don't know if I'd say fan favorite. I think the bloonsday device was, well, divisive back in the day, in that, you know, how the power to clunkiness ratio was a bit crazy. I think if you transport yourself back to 2012 or whatever year it was, I bet a lot of people would not have been too big of fans of the bloonsday device. But time sure changes things. Anyway, next up, Moab Flattener is a $53,000 tier 5 that can compact even more balloons and Moab class balloons up to a ZMG. Well, if only had it this round, but I guess we'll have to settle with the bloonsday device. Let me actually use this time to drop the radar. There it is, radar. And as you can see, it's a big range bonus. Is it a damage bonus? So let me see. Nope, it's still just 1 damage. So it might just be like range, I would assume. Monkey Beacon, yeah. If this is an O2, a BTD5 Monkey Beacon, or BTD4, sorry, then it should give just range and cam detection, I believe. Yes. Moab flattening time. Let's get it. And again, let's see that balloon chip in action as well as what the new projectile looks like. Oh my god, it's massive. And if I'm looking carefully, yup, that is indeed a compacted group of BFBs, Moabs, and ZMG. At least that's what's on each side of the 6-sided cube. Now that was epic, and that sure went from 0 to 100 real quick, didn't it? We went from, like, struggling like crazy against mobs to these tier 5s now absolutely melting. It's kind of crazy, and if I'm looking at this properly, is that the animation effect? It throws out fortified, like, shells of Moabs. Does this only happen if the balloon's fortified, or is it for any type of attack? That would be really cool if there was, like, if cases. If balloon is fortified, show this animation, otherwise... do something else. I actually think it is doing that. Like, hang on, no more fortified tier? Yeah, it's gone. That's cool. Yeah, loving that attention to detail. What can I say? Huh, it does seem like without the... Oh, crap. Come on, bloonsday. Move over. This is a big problem. You definitely don't want this thing to chase. It's kind of like, I was actually gonna say ball light, but no, that one's like, you can instantly retarget it, but this is rough. I need something to clean up the cerams at the very front here. And maybe for that, we can hopefully afford this 138k upgrade. Bloonar Command Center manages mayhem from orbit. Significantly upgrades all craft parts. Wow, this is the entire reason why I went to Raldo and bought the NFT very early, so I could sell it for a massive cost, and then simply buy this immediately. Before that, let me just see if I can survive one more round with this thing. Or is that gonna be too clunky? It ain't too clunky, but this is really annoying. No, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Upgrade has been bought, but I don't think I dropped it yet, so we don't get the power spike. It's a good thing I did survive this round. But now, I have to re-click this icon. And it should spawn a bigger one, yes. Mega Rocket. If you like space, this is probably your wet dream right here. I would say I'm a decent-sized space fan. I do like the concept of black holes and whatnot. So with that said, let's try that as well. Because maybe, yeah, if this thing beats like ZMGs and all that, I should get balloon defense. Because that's what we're struggling against, right? So there it is. Black hole accelerator. And if it's truly as strong as a black hole, the balloons shouldn't see the light of day coming through this. And I think that was the case. Not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to tell though with it, this thing doing so well. And also this thing in a very, very bad spot. Now it's in a better spot. There we go. Look at that accelerated damage. Yep, that's gonna clear out the cerams on 98 with ease. And now for 99 here. Hopefully it just stays in this one spot. And we won't have to do anything. Very nice. And now for a double HP. BD, I think our middle path should have no problem clearing out the collider. But we'll now also hover over the damage count. See exactly how much it's doing. And to me, it looks like 2,000-ish, so not overpowered by any means. Especially for a 50k tower. And now for the black hole accelerator. How close in range does it need to be to start doing damage? Well, luckily the bad is right on top of it, so that's gonna make some easy work. Now we just wait for the flattener to pump out the last balloon that was inside itself. And nice. 100 rounds complete. Oh, hold on, hang on. Oh my god. Did you just see? Bloons somehow got past the accelerator. And now DDTs too, uh-oh. Well, this is awkward. Again, I think it's almost all have to do with the placement of the accelerator here. I guess it doesn't match what the image shows here. Because it was like 10 times stronger, you saw, when it was just a little bit further to the right. Let me just buy a radar scanner because I'm curious. Nope, it still does 1 damage. Okay. Let's get back the bloonsday for this round. And let's see if we can swap it back for the Mega Rocket. That's more like it. I know a great combo. If we just go for the Mega Moab damage stuff, then a balloon solver would be heaven. Yup, that's literally what every single defense needs. No shot I would have defended this long line of F-mobs here. In fact, I still not might without another beam raining down from the heavens. And that's about all you need to know with the monkey machine, I'd say. Once again, seriously, this could be a real tower. Or you could tell me it's a real tower, and I probably would have been fooled. Okay, maybe not fully fooled, but if there's anything I have to say, there's no denying how much awesome work was put into this. So once again, thank you, Huber. And if you want to see other mods made by him, then click here for more.